Hello everybody and welcome back. After the last video there were a couple of questions that I wanted to answer and a couple of things I wanted to tell you. First of all, regarding the things I've done is, first of all, I have a working chiller setup right now. Still some problems with the chiller, but I'm going to get them sorted out. I fixed the red dot laser. It is exactly where it is supposed to be now, and it was really easy to change. I had a very similar laser module lying around from an Arduino kit, and it's a 5-volt laser. There's actually no problem at all switching these out. The cable connection was right up here, so this was super easy. Second thing is I did another calibration of my laser, and I've spent a lot of time getting this right and reading up about it and watching other people's videos, and I figured out that my laser is pretty well focused, but it is not hitting the work table at exactly 90 degrees on each side, so it is slightly off to one side, and I'm gonna have to do it again, but it's not so bad. You notice it when you cut through really thick wood or other materials. You can always see that one side of the piece that you're cutting has a slightly slanted edge. And I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been trying a lot of different materials and just getting to know the machine. And I have to say the blackened work area is holding up pretty well. I do have some scratches in here, but the paint that I use isn't actually really going off it. And once you've used the laser, you basically blacken it right again, which is cool. The other thing that I've done, and you can see that over there, I have installed a very tiny ampere meter, and it's actually outside of the laser, but I think maybe I like the position. I didn't know if I wanted to keep it, if I wanted to take it off. I just wanted to have one. And I think maybe I can build a small console right in the back of there. It's pretty well out of the way there. And just have my temperature gauges that I want to have for the laser tube and the water supply, and just put everything right in the back of there. That would work really well. The second thing that I did, or that I looked at, was what currents my laser was drawing, and it maxes out at about 25 to 26 milliamps, which is in line for an 80-watt laser. And if I go towards 90% on the Ruida controller, I actually get the 25 milliamps, which is where I want to go. I don't know exactly what the figure is for the KH laser that I'm using, but being there with somewhere around 22 to 25 milliamps seems to be pretty good. And I'm happy that I'm not above that, because that would have meant that I'm really seriously overdriving the laser, and the fact that it goes into saturation over the last, I don't know, 8 to 10%, that's fine with me. So I'm just going to stay away from that. I've set it to a max of 85 right now, and I'm going to try to do everything that I can the way it is. Now, the only thing that I'm going to have to change is my exhaust fan, which is actually right in the back of here. this here is my fume extractor, and it goes to a big turbo fan with a with actually 2 filters in front of it. And this used to be an old window, but there's nothing behind it. It's like a meter under the road, and so I just replaced that. And I'm going to have to get a new fan for that, because the fan, it's been fighting the vacuum of the machine, and the fan lost. The laser won. The fan is, I think it's just broken now, but it's pretty old anyway. And it used to have, I think, 45 or 50 watts, and I'm going to replace it with a 160 watt model. So that should work out. Yeah, I think that was everything that I wanted to show with the laser. Yeah, I think it was. So I'm still working on it, and it hasn't broken down yet, and it's still a pretty good value for what I paid, so I'm happy. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.